Alright guys, welcome to another episode of Miner's Haven. So I hope you've been enjoying the series. We're going to reset now. We're going to go ahead and actually buy a bunch of walls. A bunch of steel walls. This is probably one I want. This may take a while. And we're also going to reset the base and get some corner pieces for the base. And we're going to get a bunch of decorations, make it look nice. Stuff like that. I'll see what I can come up with. And we're going to go with this system that this guy told me about and see what goes on from there. Let's go ahead and get some wooden walls as well. And let's get some corner pieces. I'll see you guys later. The base is now disappearing. This is a very sad moment for us. Alright, cool. Now we can completely rebuild everything. So let's start off by putting in some corner pieces. We are going to probably lose a little bit of room for this, but oh well. Actually, do we want corner pieces? Nah, let's not do that. That's actually a lot of lost room. I mean, even with walls, you lose quite a bit of room. Let's leave a little space right there. Whoops. I just keep messing up. I'm not good at life, guys. Wait, then they can get through here. Maybe I do want to use, some, corner pieces. I'll see what we can do. Alright, we finished the front entrance, so I decided that since one gate was going to be unsymmetrical, because this is, this holds like 6 walls or places or, whatever you want, so, we obviously couldn't do one, otherwise it would be like one on the left side or one on the right side. So I just put 2 gates there, so it'll be pretty nice. And we're probably gonna just be, put the rest with just plain walls, and then in the middle it's gonna be wood. So I thought that would be a cool idea. So we'll see. We'll keep on progressing, and we'll have a nice little base to play with. All right, so we have our walls set up, and we're gonna make our systems now. It's really hard to squeeze in coal miners through these little tight corners, but I want to save as much space as possible and make everything as efficient as possible. So let's go ahead and do that, and we might put something in the middle of our base to make it look really awesome. So at least this will give us some money for now while we make the rest of the base, so we can buy some other things if we want, because right now I know we have multi-millions, but it's still not that much. So alright, let's try to squeeze that in there. Come on, get in there. Get in there, boy. Oh, come on. It just went one away. Oh, I just had it. Why did you do this? I just had it, man. There we go. Let's actually do all that first. That way I don't have to do the annoying squeeze thingy. Alright, hey guys, welcome back. So we basically tripled our feeding to these diamond mines, and I have some extra ones over here. So I'm wondering, where can we squeeze more cash? Because like the next tier of like anything in general is really expensive. So what I'm gonna do is probably buy a manual opal mine, and then put it right next to a one of these. That way I can manually get a bunch of money pretty quickly. But I'll have to be constantly clicking, of course. We may build like an advanced conveyor system. That's like that's gonna be really expensive as well, though. So I don't know. Well, I hope you guys really like the system, and I customized my base, made it look nice. There's lights in the corners, except for over here. Got some big miners right there. I got a reset and spawn right here. These are symmetrical. It's just they're kind of weirdly built. Got a bunch of points right now. And I got 2 gates up in the front, put some ladders over there, and it's about to turn night. Wait, is it turning night? Yeah, it is turning night, so you can watch as the base slowly lights up. These are pretty awesome diamond lights. I like how it goes orange and it slowly turns to green up here. That is pretty cool. Come on, lights, turn on. The sun glare, ow. Alright guys, so I developed a new conveyor system. Also added some plutonium mines over there. This took me a while to develop, and I thought this through. So there's going to be miners over here. This is going to go through an ore magnifier, which is going to make it plus 300%. and it's going to go through a huge series of upgrades, hopefully adding thousands and thousands of worth, and then it's going to go through this, which makes it radioactive, gives it plus 75%. This gives it a chance to get quadrupled. And then, finally, this, which is a furnace, I believe, that quadruples it.
Could your typing be any louder?
I was about to say that. Alright, so that was actually the wrong way, so we're going to go ahead and delete that and replace it. There we go. Okay, so hopefully this works out pretty well. Thankfully, this radioactive thing is pretty fast, so it'll work. Alright, so now for what miners do we want to use? We probably want to use something that has a lot of value to it, but at the same time...
You might want to use something that has, like, a lot of friction. That's the friction and force.
I'm gonna use plutonium miners.
Yeah, that's some good friction. You want to make sure you get the best.
Do these even fit? Oh, they do. Okay.
Okay.
No big. They're too big.
You need to
They're
get
old.
you need to
Like
get
grannies.
every little bit of satisfaction you can get out of each and every single drop of shit ore that happens to come by. You know?
These freaking miners are too big. I'm gonna see how much money this gives me. Dang, these things are fast.
Big, I don't like your attitude.
Big, I don't enjoy who you are as a person.
Big.
What?
I don't enjoy you. It's funny. Hey, Big.
Hmm?
I don't like your attitude.
I don't enjoy
like
who you
your
are as a
attitude.
person. Oh!
You get wrecked, scrub.
Yes?
I'm telling my parents on you.
Same. Those upgraders will actually not work right there. Alright, let's go ahead and add some more miners.
Why are you being so mean to me? You know that, you little bitch? Why are you being mean to me?
Alright guys, so we can finish the conveyor system. Doesn't really make that much money, even though it's like a really good setup, and plus it's really bad for the ore limit, because it's all these ores are going through there for a very long time, so they stay there for a while. It overall works really well. I mean, there's a ton of upgraders, kind of on a room though. So each of these solar panel upgraders, they're 35%. This one does plus 300%, only if the ore is less than $1,000 a piece. And then each of these portable ones are 5%. So let's say these are probably $300 a piece over here. Well, except for plutonium, that's it's 145, and that's the opal's 300. So it goes up to here. Let's say it's worth $500. Goes through these two, so it probably increases to like 520. Goes through here. It's about what is that? It's about maybe 700. Goes through here. 1,000, 1,300, 1,700, 2,000, and 2,300 goes through here. 2,500.
On the computer?
1,000, 2,000, 4,000, 5,000. And then sometimes it can get up to 20,000 over here, and then goes through here. Scanner. That if it hits that, it can bring it up to. If it's a normal one, it'll bring it up to like 5,000 or 6,000. If it hits a one that's quadrupled, it could bring it up to a lot higher. And then this does plus 75%, I believe. The only disadvantage of the radioactive refiners is that if you do not get it in the furnace and within 6 seconds, they'll blow up. So that's what stinks about them. But yeah, it's a cool little system I developed. It takes up way too much space though. But I just recommend this system that this guy showed me because it makes quick cash. It's a fairly small system and you can customize it quite a bit. It does get cloggy though if you use a lot of coal miners. And it's fairly cheap as well. The only thing that's expensive is this stuff up here. Everything else is pretty cheap. So yeah. I don't know what else to do.
Oh
besides
my god,
maybe
people, please stop sending me messages to join groups.
make more of these over here. Crap, I lost connection to the game.
Okay.
Well, guys, that'll end another episode of Miner's Haven. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and leave a comment. I lost connection, so yeah, I'll see if I can get that conveyor system working.
Who the heck?
That's me.
Don't know.